Good afternoon, ma. My name is Adegboye Gajai. I work with Orange, and I'm here this afternoon to talk to you about your business processes, ask questions around the different payment solutions that you use currently in your business, and also check your opinion about some of the new products that we're looking at bringing to the market around payment solutions. So, ma, what's your name, and what's your business?
My name is Olaide, and the name of my business is Amala Business Ventures.
So, how long has this business been in existence?
Let me just say over 20 years.
20 years now. So, why this business? There are several other businesses that can be. So,
Okay.
why this business?
Let me just say that the business is actually my mom's business.
Yes, yes.
And she has been doing it from the scratch. So when I finished school, after I looked for a job, instead of starting a new business, it's better to
Focus on this.
yes, because it's an existing business.
Yes.
And when we are in school, we learned a lot from the business. It was the basic. And from the school experience, everything, incorporate everything together. So that's it.
So, how's it been? How's the things been like since
Uh,
you?
there are a lot of risk attached to business, but we are coping, and God is helping us.
So when did you finally join the business?
Mm, I've been into the business since,
Hmm.
even while, so immediately I finished let me just say, when I finished my master's, so that was when I resumed.
That was like how many years ago?
That was 2014.
2014. So since then you've been managing the business. So what are challenges you faced in this business? Like
One of the challenges is when you supply customers on credit, you don't pay. Some money you'll be able to retrieve it, while some, even the customers will run away, you will not see them
so
again.
that means you do a lot of credit
That's one thing with our business. This particular
as a
business
distributor.
is credit. So if you are not ready to sell credit, you cannot compete in the market.
So do you have any measures for receiving your money aside maybe you paying to people that you know? Now can someone let me ask that question first then before I ask for that follow up. So do you only sell to people that you know?
We don't sell to only people that we know. Like, let me just say, like our business now, the customer that will buy credit will not tell you immediately that I want to buy credit. Once the person comes, you buy like two, three, four times, and we're able to see the consistency that this customer is always coming like that. The next one the customer will come, we just ask you, I have 50,000 naira. Can you just sell good work of 100,000 naira for me? Like that. Gradually, pay 50,000 out of 100. The next one you see, the customer will just buy everything on credit. Tell you that when I get home, I'll send you money. That's it. It turns to a week, 2 weeks.
So how long do
Sometimes
you give
you
them?
not even see some customers again.
Again. So how do you now retrieve your money from them?
That's the risk attached to it. So you may not be able to recover some money again.
So is it that
which is bad. So after a year like this, we'll just sit down and say, okay, this one
bad
is bad
debt?
debt.
So that means before the year, before you start the year, you always have an amount for bad debt
Every year,
that you have to write off.
every year. So any customer that comes back to pay, all well and good. But if they don't come back to
So
pay,
the major reason,
and that's one of the things that is even affecting our business.
That's credit part.
The credit.
Do you collect credit from from manufacturers that you buy from?
Some, not all.
Not all. So
yes.
Do you think you benefit from you getting credit from them?
Yes. When they say we benefit.
What are the benefits?
We have stock at hand at all times.
So it helps you to have stock of all the different products.
Yes.
Okay. So which banks do you use for this business?
We use different banks. We use Zenith, Polaris, First Bank, and Stanbic.
Why this bank?
It depends on anything any of them can offer us. Some banks will tell you that okay, these are my own facility, but like Stanbic now, one of the company actually recommend that okay, we should be using Stanbic. So we are using Stanbic for only that
business, that manufacturer. So aside that manufacturer, the other banks you open them for your business personally.
Yes, like so First Bank, they can tell you that okay, we offer the rate we offer you, you compare it, and some banks will say okay, we'll borrow you money. So we are saying
you get loan from them too?
Yes, we get loan from banks. We are able to see that the interest rate is favorable. We'll go with it. So anyone that will see that it's not that okay like that, we'll drop the bank to another bank. So that's it. And to the glory of God, we get loans from different banks. We are not owing any of the banks. So
That's amazing.
I don't know how we can do it as a business person that we are able to banks are able to collect their own money from us, but we are not able to collect our own money
It's a
from.
collection method, and also it has to do with integrity too of the businesses.
Ah,
So
so
you
the
know,
thing is somehow that
but I think
risk.
you also probably maybe if the amount you are writing off as risk is much, all you need to do is probably you get a business, that's what they do. That's what
Yeah.
they do. They help
So
you
there are
retrieve your
companies
money.
that
Yes,
retrieve
there are
money.
businesses like that. They help you
But
retrieve. So
these are gaining market.
even anywhere they
How
retrieve
would
from
they
you, they retrieve from, and it's from that money they retrieve that you pay them. So it's not as if
yes,
you're going to
yes.
pay them outside the money. So if you are, for instance, if the money say 12 million, for instance, now maybe
They can try like 10% of it.
or 20% of it.
Which is still
And
okay.
so you can explore that.
If you know any company, you can just introduce
Okay,
me
no
to
worries.
it.
Mom can help you now.
If I
Okay,
introduce
mom
you
will
to
have
the
some
company.
go okay. I'm just joking, but then yeah. So it's something that you can explore. I think I know. I will ask questions and I will pass them and look to you.
Yes. And that will not affect our selling.
No, to them.
Because you know some customers once they see that you are bringing in some things that okay, I want to collect some document from you, this one,
No,
that
it's
one.
not even
You
document.
want
It's from those for those people. Once you identify that those people are owing, those people will now be the ones to follow them up to collect your money from them.
okay, you mean the bad
The
debts?
bad debt. It's bad debts now, not all your credit. No, for those who are credit worthy and always turn up, who have integrity, you have to continue to service them because
Okay,
that's
it's
the
for the bad
relationship.
debts sef, I
For the
will
bad
need
debt,
the
because
that's what they do.
so yes now, because otherwise, Nigeria, I think just in our blood as Nigerians.
As
Once, once it's time to pay, that's what just whisper into your ears.
these are
Right.
daily.
Pay-
Just the
Don't pay,
just
don't
the
pay.
some
I think you just have to, and I also believe that even when we have a solution like something that Orange is trying to use the market, it can even help with that. At least from them having money in that particular wallet, there can be a way for the money to be moved to
okay,
you over
you
time.
actually want to go introduce wallet too.
Yeah, some things
Some
like that,
companies have
some
done
payment
that
solutions.
anyway.
Yeah, so with time we'll get there. So if you how do you get paid mostly cash transfer or POS?
But
Cash,
all of
all
them.
of them. So which one do you get the most?
Mm, I think to get now, during that cashless policy, so a lot of people now they are now used to doing transfer. Majority of customers that don't come around to do transfer.
Transfer now.
So the
So you get
cash we
transfer
get
more.
now is customers coming in.
Mm.
So all those customers outside they do transfer.
So and which one do you say is more? Customers coming in or customers that are outside?
Both. Let
Both.
me say both.
So we say 50-50.
Outside, yeah, let's just say 50-50.
So
At
transfer
times in a day,
50%,
it's the customer
cash
coming
50%.
from outside that will stay throughout that day. And at times it will be customer coming in. So let's just say
So which one do you
50-50.
prefer? Cash or transfer?
I prefer transfer.
Why?
It saves us a lot of stress. Number one, we will not sit down and be counting money. We will not sit down and see fake in the money we are counting. At the end of the day, we still the cash we retrieve from customers, we still be looking for a way to deposit it in bank. The risk of going from your shop to the bank sef, that's another thing. So that transfer, I prefer it. Or you come with your card, you use POS.
So how often do you go to the bank to deposit?
Every day,
Every day.
every day something. There's no amount of transfer, we still have cash.
Cash. And you have to take it to the bank as well. But don't you have bank officials that come around to collect cash from you?
No.
How about if there's an opportunity for that kind of solution
Yes,
where they can move around once you pay immediately before they leave, they already transfer money to your
so
account.
account is very, very good.
So you add
Yes.
something like that. I'm still coming back to this question. How about Ajo? Do you do Ajo?
Yes, we do have them.
Why do you do Ajo?
So from maybe to pay rent, basically to pay rent
Is it daily, monthly, or weekly?
daily.
Daily Ajo. So you get one on a monthly basis, or you
No,
leave
we
it there
leave it
for the
for
end
a
of the
year.
year. So that makes a lot of sense.
So we just use that once we collect it. We know that okay, we are not going to from the capital, from the business money, we are not paying rent, we are not doing any other thing. So we use the money for that.
So if you're to look at do you have staff here?
We have some.
So you have to look at your expenses on a monthly basis from the money that you make, or everything together, both profit and okay. So if you want to pay, let me please. If you want to pay staff salary, you pay it only based on the profit, right? On your profit.
To be on profit.
On profit. So let's now look at your cash then, your capital. So how much do you spend on what percentage you use from the money your profit do you spend on staff salary in a month?
That's just like 20%.
20%. How much? What percentage do you use to buy that you add to your capital?
Well, the thing is, our home business, we had everything. As we are selling, all the money is going back to the business. But once we need money, definitely we
Mhm.
spend from the business. But at least the money we are spending from the business, we know that is a reasonable amount of money, that not the one that is going to affect the
The
business.
capital. So the question now is, I want to
So
know.
we are not the kind of that, okay, I made 5,000 naira on this, I have to remove it. No, we don't do that. If we do that, the business will not go.
So the question now is, how do you now? So which one do you now use to pay your staff
We
salary
pay from
from the business?
the
So what
business.
percentage do
Some
you
are
use?
saying like
20%.
20%.
So
So
what
at times we don't
percentage?
even go up to 20.
What percentage do you now spend on buying goods back to the business?
We use everything to write this bar.
So, but
Apart
if
from
you are doing 20%, you won't be able
that's
to
like
buy.
the 80%. But at the end of the day,
Then
we
you,
won't look at it
then
like
you pay rent now.
80%. Like that's what I'm
Your
saying. That we will not
savings.
we will not look at it
You
like
have
okay,
money for
80% we do
electricity and all of that.
everything like that. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean we don't do our own calculation like that. But we have to look at once we sit down, okay, are we making profit? Yes. Number of staff that we have. Is
How
their
many staff do
salary
you have here?
one, two, three. I think we have like 6.
And they all get paid on a monthly basis.
Yes, if they don't get paid, they will not work. They will
So, but
not
I
work.
asked the other time that is there anything that you say from the banks that you use as a businessman that or businesswoman that they are not offering you? Is there any service that you say from this people? Not necessarily loan. Is there any other service that you thought about from your experience and everything that they are not currently offering you?
If they can reduce the
The
activity,
that charges. Okay.
the charges they're charging is just too much. If
Okay.
you transfer now, they will charge us. If you do this one, they will charge us. So all these
Do you
charges,
deal with forex
no,
at
don't
all?
for it.
But have you traveled out before? So when you went to travel, how did you get dollars? Or let me not assume. How did you get
It's
forex?
been a while I travel, sure.
Why did you get forex then?
It's been a while. That time, dollar is not scarce like this. Even now, one of the things that I cannot even travel. Because the last time my mom traveled, she traveled, I think, May
This year,
this year. Before we could get,
dollars.
ah,
So where do you go to get dollars?
some of these
Outside you. So how about if there's a solution that allows you to get dollars from using your bank app? What do you think
I
about
will
it?
appreciate it.
Why?
Number one, if I want to travel, it will be so easy for me. If you have, like now, I have savings abroad. You want to pay their school fees, it will be so easy. And that dollar will be coming at the bank rate,
Bank
the
rate,
CBN.
yes.
It will be so easy to pay.
So you can even transfer once the dollar gets your account, and they will remove the equivalent of it from your naira account. Okay. So there's a very good. So what do you think about setting up a bank? If Orange sets up a bank,
Myself,
Orange sets up
everybody
a
set
bank.
up with that. And it should be good. I say it should be to the benefit of their customers.
Yes, listen for their customers.
It should be very good.
Why? Just benefit.
Maybe all these charges, like I told you now that some companies are already using wallets.
Yes, yes.
So once they pay into their account, they don't charge us. But once we transfer money out of that wallet,
They charge you.
they will charge us. So far it's going to
So you
be
want to
using
pause it? Okay, man. So Orange Bank, man. A basket of Orange Bank. We see
it's good. At least it should be to the benefit of their
their customers.
customers. There
So
won't be
what
any
would be your
charges.
expectations?
Ah, Orange Bank, our expectations. Maybe if they give us loan, there won't be interest on the loan.
Okay.
And that
Interest-free
one,
loan. Okay.
and that one will be save us a lot from going to bank.
Okay. Aside that,
But I know that they'll have a minimum amount they can give to their customers. It shouldn't be like by banks that once you have a collateral, even if you don't have a collateral, once they see that okay, this person's business is doing fine, okay, we can give also amount of loan. Will they be able to do that?
that's what I'm talking to you now.
So if they can do that, it will be to our own benefit.
Okay.
So the bank will be good. Like Multipro now, they've also done wallet.
Automatic pro has wallet for that. Okay.
But there's one clause with their own. They said if they want to give us money, we'll pay interest on it. Everybody said no. We should hold on to their money.
Oh, okay.
So we rather buy, pay them, but we are using wallets
This is
to
what
buy their
to
goods.
guide their goods.
Now we are using wallets now.
So, we are also thinking about introducing another payment option for you because your customers they come to transfer.
Mm.
Most majority of them they have smartphones. So, and we know that one of the challenges that people have with transfer is confirmation of
Yeah.
transfer. How do you even confirm transfer? How do you confirm transfer?
We have half.
You
Check
use your app.
online.
Basically. You
Yes.
don't use text message.
Depends.
Okay.
It
Come now.
depends. At times, text message.
Oh,
At times, text message. You will not receive the alert immediately.
okay.
But once it's app, you
You
go
get
through
the
the app,
alert.
you get the alert.
Yeah. So we are looking at introducing something called a soundbox. What it does is that when someone comes to pay you, it announces immediately the payment. So you can leave the shop now. You don't have to deal with the phone that has the people in the shop don't have to deal with the phone or call you to confirm alert. So the way
Okay.
it also works is such that it comes with a QR code, QR payments. So you have the QR code that has your account details on it. And when the customer comes, customer that has a smartphone and wants to pay with that option, scans
Just
it,
scan it.
then puts in the amount, puts in the pin and pays it. And once the person pays, the box will notify you that
They
10,000
receive the
naira
alert.
has been received or 1 million naira has been received, 2 million naira has been received. What do you think about this kind of idea, man?
And it's good. So that anybody, if you're not around, anybody that is around will be able to know that,
Confirm
okay,
that payment. So
you don't
it's
need
not
to
something that you
wait
will,
for us. It's
yes,
good.
it's something that you will willing to use in your
Yes.
business.
Mm.
Why?
You don't need to, anytime I'm not around, you don't need to call me to confirm that, did you see this also payment? Did you see this one?
Please,
So with that,
we want to show you a video demonstration of. So that guy wants to pay. So that's the way it works. So what do you think about it?
it's good.
It's good about it.
It's good. No, I've told you already that they don't need to wait for confirmation. So far the box will alert immediately anybody that is on ground
Yes.
that okay, we'll receive this amount. So they will free the
So,
customer.
do you see any weakness or any disadvantage?
But I'm going to ask a question.
Okay.
But hope they cannot use that one to scam someone.
No, you can't.
They can't.
You can't because the way it is, and that's it. One
And
thing
it
is
will
also
not
working
tell
on.
once it speaks out, it will not tell you that okay, so amount is in the
No,
account.
it won't.
It will only
It
tell you
won't.
that I've received
Yes,
so
so
much.
amount. So what we're trying to also to do is that we're just not talking to you about it. Is we're also working on the app itself, the app, and that is where the security features will be because they can't if they can't this so the device is not really is not your account. It's just a means of it's just like you having your phone. If anybody is to get into to take your money or see your money, the person should be able to hack your
Access to
account
your
or your
account.
through your app or anything. So
Okay.
we are building our features, everything to ensure that something like that can never happen. So yeah, so we're working on it. So we've already gotten feedback on it and then we're working on it. So if you have to give you this kind of device, how much do you think it's worth to you? How much do you think you can pay for
Okay,
it?
we'll pay for it.
Just asking.
Ah,
How much?
I don't know. I've not used that kind of app before, so I don't know the kind of
Any
device.
amount, any amount. Just tell us.
Maybe just
Soundbox,
like let's say like 5,000.
5,000.
Maybe like 5,000. Yeah.
5,000, okay. Why 5,000 naira?
At least but any other charges can be from the account. Maybe they will be deducting it. All these your
But you
normal
also said you don't
charges.
want us to charge.
They don't want us to know. They
You
don't
want
want
us to.
charges. Maybe they will just remove like maybe like 10 kobo.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 kobo per which transaction? Per 5 million naira.
We're doing it gradually like that.
So, How about if it is free? Will you still accept it?
I will appreciate that.
Why?
Because the company is giving us something for free. So something we don't need to pay for. Something that will be of benefit to us that we are getting for free. But I know it can't be for free. There's nothing that is free in Nigeria. They always look for a way to get that
For you
money
to
back
pay
from
pay
us.
back. So I asked the other time if you do Ado, you said yes, right?
Yes.
So who do you do it with?
There's one organization that used to come from
Which organization is that? Is it Oridonisha?
Orientation. I have to go.
You have to go. I'm almost done now. Like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oridonisha. Why Oridonisha?
We have been in the market for quite some time now.
Okay, 2 minutes.
So he's the kind of person that people already know.
No, I trust. So now
Their
on the app.
integrity is there. They've not duped anybody before.
Okay. So you mentioned that you deposit on a daily basis. On the average estimate, how much do you deposit on a daily basis in the
Um,
bank?
in the bank, average. It's like 1.5.
Thanks very much for your time. Man. Thanks.